Rapunzel. In a happy, faraway land, the sky is always blue, the trees are only green with blossoms, and the birds sing joyful songs. Life is happy and peaceful in the world of fairy tale land. Unfortunately, sometimes, even in the world of fairy tales, you'll find bad moments and bad people. Nonetheless, bad people still serve a purpose in the world of fairy tales. In fairy tale land, everyone knows what to do in order for their story to have a happy ending. Many of them, though, need to suffer at the hands of bad people. First, they must suffer, almost to the point of breaking, before their happy ending would finally arrive, and all of them gladly obeyed their understood obligations. Yes. Did I say all of them? Well, nearly all of them. In the Reformatory for Rebellious Characters, not everyone agreed to follow the storyline as it was written. Housed within the many rooms of the Reformatory are characters of fairy tales who didn't agree with their accepted storyline. They rebel in the face of knowing that everything would have naturally come to a happy end. These characters that refused to do the right thing, exactly as it was written, have ended up in the Reformatory under the watchful eyes of the witch, known to the inmates as the notorious Mrs. B. On the top floor of the main tower of the Reformatory, we find one of the most rebellious of all the characters. Her name, Rapunzel, or as she likes to be called, R.A.P. She was never amused by the story of having to throw down her braids just so a prince could come rescue her. R.A.P. believed that if one day a young man would fall in love with her, he would like her with or without the honey-colored braids. The idea of endlessly combing her hair in front of a mirror, only to have someone hang from her hair, completely repulsed R.A.P. Therefore, R.A.P. decided long ago that she would never put so much as a comb through her hair. She wanted her story to have a different ending. And at shower time, she would not consider a cream rinse, and of course intensive hydrating was out of the question. For R.A.P., there would be no straps, elastic headbands, or tiaras. As time passed, R.A.P.'s hair got so enmeshed and tangled that you couldn't even get a little finger to slip through her hair.
Ooh, I got it!
You could only call what sat atop her head an impenetrable nest. Even shampoo could not reach the root of the problem. Despite her rather insane appearance, R.A.P. was a really sensitive and intelligent girl who believed that she could change her story with the power of her songs. Between the activities imposed on her by Mrs. B, R.A.P. created songs that expressed her true feelings of how the life of a fairy tale character wasn't easy. And besides, she loved to sing.
I just wish I had little wings to fly, fly away from where I'm now. Way beyond this room, way beyond the sky, I need to find your love right now. No, it's not good. Let me see. Find your love right now. Find your love somehow. Yes, somehow is much better. I just wish I had little wings to fly, fly away from where I'm now. Way beyond this room, way beyond the sky, I need to find your love somehow. Oh yeah, I like it much better now.
I see you're still wasting time with your foolish music again, eh, Rapunzel?
For me, this isn't a waste of time, Mrs. B. Music is my life, my passion, and the only way I can express what my true feelings are.
Ah, Rapunzel. When are you going to stop with this cheesy, useless nonsense?
I've told you 100 times that I don't like to be called Rapunzel, Mrs. B. How would you like it if I started calling you Mrs. Win?
You can stop right there, young lady. Respect for your elders is a good thing. I still have my pride, you know. Anyway, I can't help they chose an antiquated name for me.
But if you're going to honor the tradition, the name matters. Don't you follow tradition?
Well, yeah. You know, they've been calling me Mrs. B around here for a long time. This thing of oh, you know, I don't like it. And I can't say I ever did. And besides, it doesn't reflect my true beauty.
Oh, what a beauty. Is she kidding or what?
What is it I think you said, young lady?
Huh? I didn't say anything. I think you must be hearing things, Mrs. B.
Very well. Let's just cut to the chase and get to what really matters around here. Have you completed all your homework?
Yes, I did, Mrs. B.
I see. Well then, did you, for example, read the chapter Good Manners for Fairy Tale Girls?
Yes, I did, Mrs. B.
Have you finished reading that wonderful book that discusses the extreme importance of following your role in a fairy tale?
Yes, I did, Mrs. B.
Oh, and did you study about the devastating effects that can befall a fairy tale caused by certain rebellious characters who try to edit their fairy tale?
Though I completely took issue with that concept, I certainly did read it, Mrs. B.
Don't forget it was this rebellious attitude that brought you here. Until you come to understand the importance of following your role obediently, you are never going to be permitted to leave this reformatory. Furthermore, this horrible hair situation of yours needs to be resolved.
Nobody touches my hair, Mrs. B. I may spend the rest of my days here in this reformatory, but I'm not going to be forced to give in. I don't think it's right that I should be a prisoner in a witch's tower.
And what could you possibly have against witches?
Listen, I don't have anything against witches. I just can't see spending my days combing my hair only to one day have a prince climb through the window using my hair like a rope. The man I want to marry has to love me for more than just my hair.
But don't you think it would be worth going along with the story because you know that in the end you'll be happy because you'll have your prince? If not, you're going to end up the sad and lonely princess.
Well, I'm not so sad. And I prefer living in a reformatory with ratty hair composing songs than to have to live into a story that I never chose and where I have to fall into the arms of a prince who doesn't love me for who I am. And now I hope you understand, Mrs. B, that's my story.
Newsflash, no prince that I know likes belligerent girls with ratty hair, young lady.
Sorry, I don't agree with you. I think that somewhere out there is a prince who, once he gets to know me, will love me for who I am.
For your information, the fairy tales were written to be precisely followed, young lady. Everyone in our world knows that well. So I doubt there even exists a prince who could fall in love with a chatterbox who sings from her elbows and has an eagle's nest sitting atop her head, which is supposed to pass for a hairdo. Yeah.
But I do believe that someone does exist who will like me for who I am, a nice person, and for what I think. If a prince like that really doesn't exist, in that case, well, I don't care.
Who do you think you're kidding with that load of malarkey? Not me. I doubt you don't care. So who wants to be alone? Tell me, who?
You, for example. I don't think anyone's ever seen you searching for a Mr. B. Aren't you unhappy?
Oh, well, that's a peculiar question to ask someone. Enough, young lady. I don't have any Mr. B because it's not my story. If it was my story, I would have no trouble living into it because I know how to follow the rules. But it's your story and you're supposed to act accordingly. Besides, I think it's kind of impossible for a man to even exist who is as pretty as me.
Sorry, but you didn't really answer my question.
You can stop right there, young lady. I'm not happy about where this conversation is going, so just stop right there. Stop right there. Just because I'm old, don't think that I don't notice when someone is making fun of me, young lady.
Sorry, Mrs. B. It's just that...
Don't say another word to me. I've had just about enough of you.
Anything you say, Mrs. B.
Let me tell you something, young lady. I used to have loads of suitors when I was younger. ogres, wizards, elves. I was a very good-looking woman, and I continued to be one to this very day. It's not easy for someone to resist my impeccable charm, got it? The truth is, that's just not my story, and I'm not gonna go out there telling lies about what's really written for me just because I think it's nice to be angry. No. I stand up for the moral of the story and for the mores of all fairy tales.
But don't you think it's absurd to have your destiny be at the mercy of the tip of an author's pencil?
Are you disrespecting authors? Before you cross the line, you'd better take stock of yourself. Personally, I'm only too happy to have what's considered an important role in the stories we have in Fairyland. Our writers are knowledgeable and honorable people that know very well of what they write.
Well, I just happen to think they write on very crooked lines.
But nonetheless, Rapunzel, they write.
How many times do I have to tell you that I don't like to be called Rapunzel?
I've had enough of this! The only reason I came to see you today is to see if you are doing your homework, and if, finally, you understood the importance of following the rules.
I'm doing everything, Mrs. B. But the idea of these rules just isn't for me.
Now it's time for the big, decisive question. Are you going to brush that hair, Rapunzel? Are you finally going to undo those knots and keep your hair neat so you can follow the track of your story?
No way. I just refuse.
Right, very well then. No fairy band for you. You'll have to do all your singing a cappella. It's late, and once again you may not leave your room. No walks in the courtyard or garden until you decide to clean up and fix your ridiculous hair.
You know, I prefer to stay locked in here than to comb my hair just to follow a silly story.
R.A.P, can I come in?
Now I can see that this will only degenerate into mindless drivel. The rebel girl who was missing has returned.
Oh, poor Cindy. Always the same. You can come on in now, Cindy.
Hey, R.A.P, what's up? I was thinking of you all day. I thought you were alone. Sorry to interrupt. It's okay. I'll come back later.
No, you can come in, young lady. I've been meaning to have some words with you anyway.
Oh, boy. I don't like the sound of this, but here it comes.
Wasn't there a little something you wanted to share with us, Miss Cinderella?
Why, no, Mrs. B. I have no idea what you could even be talking about. Do you have something you want to talk to me about?
I want to know if you have completed all your homework. I fully intend to go around and check on every room to ensure that everyone has done their lessons.
Yes, Mrs. B. I've just finished doing my posture and good manners exercises. However, I do seem to be stuck on the chapters that deal with the important dates that occurred in Fairy Tale Land. It's hard for a princess like me to memorize all those dates.
Well, pay attention and study more until you memorize each and every one of them. You shouldn't be walking around before you've committed all those dates to memory. Now, what do you want here?
I came to visit my friend. I figured that she would still be refusing to brush her hair, so she would be grounded and completely forbidden to leave her room.
And you think that's perfectly acceptable? You're under the impression that's good?
No, Mrs. B, no way. I only came to support my friend and...
Oh, you're conceited and take care of your appearance. How about trying to convince her to fix her hair?
Now just wait a darn minute. I myself am also conceited. The only thing is that I'm not gonna brush my hair to follow the story they chose just so a prince who I don't even know if I'm gonna like will end up hanging around from my hair.
We already had this discussion today, young lady. Enough! I meant what I said before. If you don't comb your hair, you won't have the privilege of the fairy band.
How awful! She won't have a fairy band?
That's absolutely right. And if you keep complaining too much, I'll take your mirror away for a week.
No, it's all okay, Mrs. B. I'll be quiet without complaining.
Good, young lady. Right answer. But I have one more question. Have you accepted your story?
I'll accept my prince when he arrives, but I refuse to suffer at the hands of my shrewish stepmother and those two monstrous stepsisters. Why, I'm sure even Joan of Arc would rebel against them, so I won't take it, no way.
Oh, I don't understand you girls. Both of you know full well that there's always a happy ending. Why do you bother getting caught up in how that happens? Why won't you just accept your stories?
How do you expect me to simply tolerate my crazy stepmother who's always mistreating me and making me feel sad? How can I be expected to not say anything, Mrs. B? Because that happens to be the way my story is written?
I agree with Cindy. I cannot agree to that story either.
Enough! You are aware of the consequences for this bad behavior of yours. That's why you are here in the reformatory. When you change your minds, and I hope you do, your stories will be waiting for you.
It's better to wait sitting down so she doesn't get tired.
Mind you, you'd better get right to your homework and think a lot about your attitudes. I need to check on the others. Both of you are too revolting even for this reformatory. You have already wasted too much of my precious time.
Oh boy, I thought she would never get out of here.
And I almost got grounded for nothing. That's completely crazy.
She is the way she is because every day she wakes up and has to look in the mirror at herself. Tell me, do you really think that there's any mirror in fairy tale land that will tell her she's the most beautiful thing? I don't think so. If you ask me, I think she looks much more like a dragon than a witch. Right?
Don't talk too loud, R.A.P. She may be ugly, but she can hear very well. You know what I mean?
That's so true.
So, my friend, how are you?
Well, Cindy, I have come up with some great ideas for some wonderful new songs and lyrics.
Oh, you're kidding. Can I hear them?
I'll only be too happy to oblige. After all, you are the most loyal fan I have. And the only one.
I am for sure the most loyal, but the only one, no. Having more fans is only a matter of time, R.A.P. The day you leave the reformatory and leave this fairy tale land, you will have admirers from all over. Just you wait, you'll see.
You know, Cindy, I don't create my music just so I can one day be famous. You see, music is special to me. In fact, I think it's the coolest thing that exists. I wake up every day ready to sing. It's singing that makes me happy.
That's easy to see, R.A.P. Your songs are great. You want to know how they make me feel? They make me feel like dancing.
Okay, fasten your seatbelt, Cindy, because this new one is crazy.
Woo!
You keep knocking on my door, but I don't want you to come in. All the things you have to say for my ears don't mean a thing. I just wanna free my mind, my own road I wanna ride. All my life I've been your puppet. Now I'll cut the strings, it's time to stop it. I can't always be so pretty. I can't always be so cute. I can't always be so pretty. Don't think I'll always be so. You keep knocking on my door, but I just don't want you to come in. All the things you have to say for my ears don't mean a thing. I just wanna free my mind, my own road I wanna ride. All my life I've been your puppet. Now I'll cut the strings. It's time to stop it.
Wow, R.A.P., that was great! It's a song that really moves me.
Glad you like it. You have no idea how many days I spent working on this song until it came out just the way I wanted.
It was worth the effort, my friend. Do-do-do-do-do. I loved it.
You know, I have some other new ones on my computer.
Let me see.
Before I do, I want to show you something really cool. Check out these great costumes I found on the net mirror.
Yeah, I want to see that. But first, let me show you some clothes I want to buy.
Wow!
10.
Look at this one.
Oh, my.
How nice.
I would buy at least 3 of these. What a fab design.
Isn't it great? And it comes in a to-die-for blue as well.
What do you think? You like them?
I just love them. They match you. Hey, would you like to see my microphones?
Oh, for sure. What the heck is that thing?
Oh, that? Oh, it's no big thing at all.
Oh, R.A.P, we are best friends, so we don't keep secrets from each other. Why don't you act like my friend and show me what it is?
Oh, I can't. I'm embarrassed.
You know, if you don't show me what it is, I'm gonna end up thinking it's a love letter to the drooling ogre from the good manners class.
Oh, yuck. But of course not.
So what is it?
It's a song I wrote, but it's a kind of mellow song. I don't know if you can relate to this.
Oh, R.A.P, you know, I just love romantic songs.
Forget it. I'm not really in the mood to sing it now.
Are you saying you're actually going to hide it from me? Me, your #1 fan?
Oh, Cindy. Come on, I'm shy.
For me, come on. Am I your best friend or not?
Yes, you are.
So then?
All right then, but don't laugh at me, okay?
Yay! You're the one that makes me feel so good. It's gotta be you anytime. You're the one that makes me feel so fine. That makes me feel fine anytime. I just wish I had little wings to fly, fly away from where I'm now. Way beyond this room, way beyond the sky, I need to find your love somehow.
Meanwhile, in the forest of fairy tale land, very close to Mrs. B's reformatory, two lonely guys, two young princes, Prince and Encantado, wander without any particular destination. Oh, this silly boy decided to play his game again, and now sad hearts will beat stronger. Well, yeah. Sorry about this. But I, your humble narrator, just can't resist a good love story. Now let's see. Where were we? Oh, yes. I remember.
I have no patience, Encantado. It's so tedious, this boring story of waiting for a girl who I don't even know and who I won't love.
You don't have to tell me about it, Prince. Have you ever noticed how little we count in fairy tale land? Everything depends on the princesses. We just stand around with our arms crossed waiting for them. I wish I understood the point.
That's why I pour out my sadness on my guitar. She's my best partner.
Right, my friend. You know what I like to do for fun? I like to ride on my horse. Horses are so great. You know what I mean?
Yeah, buddy. But we need to be satisfied with our studies and hobbies while we wait endlessly for the promised ones.
Yeah. Speaking of hobbies, have you written any new songs lately?
I have a great new one. I wrote it while thinking of the love that I know I'll one day find.
Look at my great prince over there, getting all sentimental and stuff.
Music is like that, my friend. When I play my guitar, the world just seems to disappear. It's just me, the strings, and the chords.
Ha ha ha! Check out Mr. Profound Guy.
Hey, Encantado, stop kidding around. I'm serious about music.
Keep cool, little brother. I was only kidding. Go on, play that sweet melody for me.
Do you really want to hear it?
Of course! You know I'm your biggest fan.
You mean you're my only fan?
That's the way it is now. Soon you're going to be the biggest star here in fairy tale land. Mark my words.
You know I don't compose to be famous, dude. I only want to play my solos.
Then go ahead and play me that sentimental song you told me about. I'll let you know if it's good.
What, are you going to make fun of me, Encantado?
Come on now, Prince. You gotta trust me. I'd never make fun of you.
Okay, prepare to be wowed.
You were rocking, Prince. Your guitar was weeping. It was great, man.
Tell me the truth now. Did you really like it?
Listen, I'm not fooling around, Prince. I was really touched.
Oh, come on. You're just exaggerating.
I'm not. Come on, you got another solo in you?
I got another cool rock solo. Want to hear it?
Now you're speaking loud and clear to me. Go ahead and let her rip. Mm-hmm.
What are you thinking, Cantado? How was that?
Wow, I really felt the power of that one. They rocked. Good. Yahoo!
Pure rock and roll, right?
Absolutely. High five.
You know what's missing now?
What?
Some great lyrics for my songs.
I didn't know you could sing.
No, I can't sing at all.
If you would want me to, I can try.
You would? Are you kidding me or what?
Well, why not?
You're totally tone deaf. Remember the day when you tried playing Rock Band?
La 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 la. La 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 la. Well, okay, maybe you're right.
Encantada, you're a great friend. But as a singer, you're totally lame.
I think that the real problem is that musical instruments can't keep up with my great voice.
Maybe you're right.
Let's be serious. Who do we know that can write the lyrics and sing the songs?
You know, I've never found anyone who can really understand my music. Oh, gee, sorry about that, little friend.
Not even the guys from the band Bobo da Corte? Those guys are really funny.
Well, that's it. They don't match my music. Do you know what I would really like?
No, what?
A person who understands what I want to express with my music, my deepest sorrows and my greatest joys. Someone who knows what I want even without me having to tell them.
Oh, don't try to fool me with that, Prince. I bet you really would rather have a girlfriend who could love you and be able to sing all your songs.
I just wish I had little wings to
Oh my. Who is singing?
I have no idea, but she sounds like trouble to me.
Shh! Listen. Ooh.
Well, she does sound pretty. It's coming from over there.
She must be up in that tower.
Hey, wait for me, Prince.
Would you listen to that?
I just wish I
have to find her.
That shouldn't be hard. She's right there.
Fly away from where I'm now. Way beyond this room, way beyond the sky. I need to find your love somehow.
Ay, caramba. Perfect.
I know this look. You're falling head over heels.
Conservatory? Oh, the Reformatory.
That's it. It goes something like that. But I still haven't really finished the lyrics.
Oh, R.A.P, it's so beautiful. What a feeling.
Gosh, I'm glad you like it, but you don't have to go over the top. Oh, Cindy, get a hold of yourself. Try to calm down now, okay?
I'm sorry. I get sentimental.
Ow! What are you doing? Are you crazy?
This tower is so high. The stones are barely reaching her window. I need to throw them harder.
You know, of course, that they put the window up high so nobody can talk to her. What if she's dangerous? Have you thought about that?
Oh, you're so dramatic.
What do you suppose that was?
I think someone out here is trying to get my attention.
It must be a little bird.
Hi.
Who are you two? And what's the big idea throwing stones up at my window?
Ah.
Oh.
Oh.
Hi, I'm Prince, and this is...
I'm Encantado.
And I'm Cindy.
Have we met before?
No.
In that case, we will have to create a script right away. Can you come down? Huh?
Wait, man, what are you...
Of course.
Are you nuts, Cindy? What are you doing?
I'm going down. I'll be back soon.
Well, wait.
Where are you going?
I'm going to meet the love of my life.
I wasn't expecting company.
So as I was explaining to you, my name is Prince, and I am, of course, from Fairy Tale Land. I was walking in the forest when I heard you singing and followed the sound.
Oh, you heard me singing? I didn't think I had an audience.
You have the most beautiful voice.
Don't be silly. I was just trying out a new song.
You're a writer?
Uh-huh, I certainly am. I love to sing and write the lyrics to all my songs.
Really? That's wonderful! Do you know that I play the guitar?
Oh, yeah?
Coincidentally, I was just telling my friend Encantado, you know, the guy you just saw running after your friend, right?
Yeah, that guy.
I was telling him that I really need someone to sing my songs, and your voice is the most beautiful I've ever heard.
Oh, stop. But you're sweet to say so.
Would you mind coming down so we could talk about making music together?
Well, you see, that'll be a problem. I can't leave the tower. I've been grounded by our head mistress, Mrs. B. I'd really love to, but I'm afraid I can't.
Why are you in this reformatory?
It's a long story, but basically, I'm against following a life that was already chosen for me.
Gosh, besides the beautiful voice, you even have personality.
Well, this personality of mine, as you say, causes me some problems.
We're busted!
Huh?
Mrs. B is coming! We have to get out of here!
Wait up! But you haven't told me your name yet!
Well, you see, my name is... It's R.A.P.
Can I come to your window tomorrow afternoon?
Of course.
I'm gonna throw pebbles again, okay?
No problem.
Get away from there! Mrs. B is coming!
What is going on in here?
Nothing, Mrs. B.
I'm sure I heard some strange noises.
You did? It's because I was showing Cindy my new song, and you know how excited she gets.
Again with your musical delusions. Cut all the noise and the two of you get back to your studies already.
Right away, Mrs. B.
Wow, that was close!
You said it.
Oh, I found my prince, and I can't believe it, but he is everything I've ever dreamed about, my friend.
And his friend, the guy interested in me, isn't bad either, you know? I think his name is Prince, and it looks like he's really into music in a big way.
And Cantata will visit me tomorrow.
And my prince will come too.
But how are you going to talk to him? You can't go out, and he's not allowed to come in here.
Yeah, that is a problem. I'll have to think of something.
You better try to think of something that old Mrs. B has never imagined before.
Unfortunately, you're right.
Well, that's enough emotional high for one day. I'm going to my room to study. Bye.
I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna spend your time writing your names in your notebook, aren't you?
Yes, I'll be writing them inside a huge heart. Bye, friend.
How will I ever be able to talk to this guy if I'm cooped up in here? I've got it! I'm gonna fix my hair.
I'm the luckiest man alive! I found the lid to my pot, the other half of my being, and the mother of my future kids. She's my true princess, my soulmate.
Oh, come on. You sound just like a cheesy crooner.
Hey, you don't have to be so nasty. I think the girl is nice, and I'm madly in love with her.
Yeah, I noticed. You know, I think R.A.P isn't so bad either.
Yeah, check him out. He's a man in love.
Yeah, the girl's nice. And she's really into music.
Sure. Tomorrow I plan to go see my little Cindy again. What do you say, Prince? Do you want to come along with me?
Of course.
Oh, yes, sir! Yep.
Chill out. Leave me alone, man.
What a terrible dilemma you have. What are you going to do? She can't go down, and you can't go up.
Yeah, I don't know what it's going to be like, but I'm going anyway.
Woohoo!
I said don't bug me. Let's end this for now and let me go home.
Of course. All right, let's go.
Gee, it felt like that crazy class was never gonna end.
Gosh, Prince will be here soon and I'm nowhere near ready yet. I gotta get myself together.
You're going to change?
Well, no, not exactly, Cindy. If I want to be near Prince, I have to put my plan into action right away.
What do you mean?
You'll love it. I figured out a way for us to be together, and you won't believe my secret weapon.
Gee, what are you going to do?
Ta-da!
You actually decided to fix your hair and make it look nice?
That's it, Cindy. We're going to comb my hair.
You mean that you changed your mind about everything you said?
Here's the difference, my young friend. I'm going to comb my hair because I want to, because I feel like doing it, and not because someone else told me to.
Oh, my goodness, I can't believe it.
Don't just stand there with your mouth open. Now come on and help me. I'll need a hand straightening out this rat's nest.
Sure, if you say so.
Ah! They're here! Hi!
Oh, Cindy, I missed you so much.
Oh, me too. Just wait for me. I'm coming right down.
Did you get back to your castle okay yesterday?
I did, but I couldn't wait to come back and see you again. In case you didn't notice, I brought my guitar. You really can't come down?
No, I really can't. But maybe you can come all the way up here.
What do you mean? Isn't it forbidden to visit you?
Yes, but I've got a surefire way around it, big boy. Ooh.
You are even more beautiful in person.
Oh, thank you. I'm so glad you thought to bring along your guitar. I have some lyrics over here with no melody yet. I've been really anxious about showing them to you, Prince. This one is the Disenchantment Rap. And this is a wonderful sentimental ballad called You Enchant Me.
Oh, wow! These lyrics are really cool, R.A.P. I got really inspired. What do you think of this?
Oh, quick, hide.
Mm-hmm.
Go behind the door, hide.
What's all that noise?
What? Nothing, Mrs. B. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just doing a little singing of my new song.
Oh, I see. It sounded like there was another person here. And it couldn't be Cinderella because she's downstairs with that new friend of hers.
Well, you're right. That sure sounds strange. Nope, I'm just here all alone.
Well, I've been thinking of building the walls around the reformatory even higher in the hopes of impeding the attempts of undesirable visitors. And what's with the hat, R.A.P?
Oh, the hat. Well, I'm just tired of my old look.
Right, whatever you say. Very well. Play your songs and do a little studying while you're at it. There's a lot for you to do.
As you say, Mrs. B.
Gosh, I think she's really nuts.
You're right. Believe it or not, I'm used to it.
What happens if she catches me here?
I don't even want to think about it. When somebody disobeys her orders, she's capable of more evil than a little bit. There's an elf here who hasn't been able to speak for a year.
How come?
How come? Because he had the audacity to disobey Mrs. B, so she hid his tongue.
So that means that next time we will have to be especially careful.
I don't follow. What do you mean next time?
Well, You're not really saying that I'm going to lose the chance to be with you now, are you?
Oh.
Oh.
Prince, you have to leave right now. Mrs. B went downstairs to ask around about you. R.A.P, she suspects something.
You better climb down now.
I'll come back the same time tomorrow. Keep your braids ready for me now.
Oh.
And so the days passed by. R.A.P and Prince secretly got together every day, and so did their faithful and slightly quirky squires Cindy and Encantado. R.A.P showed her songs to Prince, and Prince showed his songs to R.A.P. They sang and played together for many afternoons, and with each day they fell more and more in love. It reminds me of a beautiful fairy I met one day at the Wizard's Bar. That wonderful hair, those shiny eyes. Oh, sorry. I guess I got carried away. What matters is that R.A.P and Prince were getting more and more connected, and Mrs. B was getting more and more suspicious. Their story was soon going to be taking a turn for the worse.
I can't believe what my lion eyes are seeing. Has she finally decided to give in and follow her destiny? But I wonder why on earth she wants to hide it. Today I crack this case wide open.
Oh, joy, they've arrived.
I'll go downstairs because I want to be there when Encantado arrives, okay?
That's my Cindy, so dramatic. Go on. Hi, my prince.
Hi.
Good news. I have some great new ideas for that song you showed me the other day.
And I have ideas for those lyrics you wrote last week.
Did he say last week? Aha! Now I see that this relationship has been going on for a very long time indeed. Gotcha! I caught you red-handed.
Oh!
Now the two of you will have to face the consequences meant for hooligans like you.
Oh, no!
Why, you big, handsome love conqueror, you! You'll get what's coming to you!
Stay away from me, you witch!
You came snooping around my reformatory, and now, as a punishment, you'll never see Rapunzel again! R.A.P, disappear from Prince's sight!
R.A.P? R.A.P? I can't see you!
I'm right here, Prince. I haven't moved. Follow my voice.
R.A.P, I can't see you anymore!
And now you red-headed betrayer!
No, stay away. Why don't you have pity on me, you witch?
Why should I? I never noticed you had any pity on me. R.A.P, now you will be going straight to the boondocks!
R.A.P? Oh, R.A.P!
What did I ever do to deserve such a harsh treatment as this? Oh, where am I? How did I get here? Prince? Prince? Oh, my.
The days passed by, and Prince was consumed, running around Fairy Tale Land looking for R.A.P. Prince couldn't stop looking for his love, but nobody knew where she was, not even Cindy, who suffered without her best friend. While everyone suffered with R.A.P's disappearance, from the window of the reformatory, Mrs. B observed Prince searching for R.A.P, knowing that he would search in vain. One day, between the border of Fairy Tale Land and the Forbidden Forest, a chance encounter occurred.
Where are you, R.A.P, my love? I've looked all around, but I can't find you anywhere. Please don't hide from me.
What now? Oh. What's gonna happen to me now? Oh, I wish Prince would rescue me. I just wish I had little wings to fly away from where I'm now.
R.A.P?
Even knowing that no character from Fairy Tale Land has permission to enter the Forbidden Forest, Prince runs into the darkness without abandon.
Sing to me, my love!
Prince!
Where are you? R.A.P, where are you?
Right here! Huh? Over here! Over here! My prince, over here!
R.A.P? It's me, R.A.P! R.A.P, keep singing!
I just wish I had little wings to fly away from where I'm now.
Listen, R.A.P, I still can't see you.
Stay there, I'll come to you.
Oh. R.A.P, my love, it's really you. Come along, little princess. Let's go home.
You keep knocking on my door, but I don't want you to come in. All the things you have to say for my ears don't mean a thing. I just wanna free my mind, my own road I wanna ride. All my life I've been your puppet.
And that's how this beautiful story ends. After her being so evil, Mrs. B will have to spend a long time cleaning up her act. And do you have any idea what happened to the Reformatory for Rebellious Characters? Well, it was closed once and for all. After all, on the road of life, it doesn't matter how many turns we make or which way we go. Destiny, no, that little scamp, always finds a way to make the ending happy. And I do mean always.
I just wish I had little wings to fly away from where I'm now. Way beyond this room, way beyond the sky. I need to find your love somehow. You're the